I still remember that chilling night in the old town of Ravenscroft when I stumbled upon a dark second, ret, a secret that continues to haunt me to this day. The evening was shrouded in an eerie mist, and the moon was but a ghostly arc in the clouded sky. I had always been intrigued by the legends of the ancient alchemist who once resided here, a man known for his bizarre experiments and the new aura that surrounded him. The townsfolk named him the Nightmare Alchemist. I decided to visit his abandoned mansion, a massive structure that loomed ominously over the town as I pushed open the creaking front door. A putrid smell of decay and old age filled my nostrils. The mansion was a labyrinth of dust, covert, furniture and cobweb-laden corners. In the heart of the mansion, I found the alchemist's study, a room filled with ancient books, arcane symbols, and scattered parchments among them. A leather-bound book caught my eye's title, Nightmare Alchemy. The pages were brittle, filled with cryptic symbols and unsettling illustrations. Driven by morbid curiosity, I began to read. The book detailed the most horrifying alchemical process I had ever come across. It spoke of a pot, iron brewed from a mixture of rare herbs and human fear, potent enough to bring nightmares to life. The alchemist, it seemed, was not merely a scientist, he was a harvester of terror. Suddenly, I felt a cold wind sweep across the room. The candles flickered, and I felt a sinister presence. The shadows in the room began to twist and morph into grotesque shapes. An indescribable fear gripped me, as the room was filled with a chorus of agonizing screams and ghastly figures. I was inside a living nightmare. I tried to flee, but my body was frozen. The nightmare creatures closed in, their faces twisted in a horrific display of terror. I could feel my sanity slipping away, my heart pounding like a drum. And then, just when I thought I was about to succumb to the terror, I remembered the book. With trembling hands, I flipped through the pages, searching for a way to stop the nightmare. On the last page, I found a hastily scribbled note. It read, "Only when one confronts their fear can the nightmare be banished." Gathering every ounce of courage, I turned to face the creatures, my heart pounding in my chest. "I am not afraid of you," I roared, my voice echoing through the room. Suddenly, the room fell silent. The grotesque shapes began to dissolve, fading into wisps of dark smoke. The room returned to its previous state, and I was alone again, panting heavily, the book clutched tightly in my hands. I left the mansion that night, the book in my possession. From then on, I decided to keep it hidden, to prevent anyone else from experiencing the horror of Nightmare Alchemy. I remain haunted by at night, a chilling reminder of the darkness that lurks in the corners of the world, and within ourselves.